श्रीपाद श्रीवल्लभत्वं सदैव श्रीदत्तास्मान् पाहि देवाधिदेव भावग्राह्य क्लेशहारिं सुकीर्ते घोरात् कष्टात् उद्धरास्मान् नमस्ते। त्वं नो माता त्वं पिता प्तोऽधिपस्त्वं त्राता योग क्षेमकृत् सद्गुरुस्त्वं त्वं सर्वस्वं नो प्रभो विश्वमूर्ते घोरात् कष्टात् उद्धरास्मान् नमस्ते। पापं तापं व्याधिमादिं च दैन्यं भीतिं क्लेशं त्वं हराशुत्वदन्यम् त्रातारन्नो वीक्ष ईशास्त्रजूर्ते घोरात् कष्टात् उद्धरास्मान् नमस्ते। नान्यस्त्राता न पिता न भर्ता त्वत्तो देव त्वं शरण्योकहर्ता कुर्वात्रेयानुग्रहं पूर्णराते घोरात् कष्टात् उद्धरास्मान् नमस्ते। धर्मे प्रीतिं सन्मतिं देवभक्तिं सत्सङ्गाप्तिं देहि भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं भावासक्तिं चाखिलानन्दमूर्ते घोरात् कष्टात् उद्धरास्मान् नमस्ते। श्लोकपञ्चकमेतद्यो लोकमङ्गलवर्धनम् प्रपठेन्नियतो भक्त्या श्रीदत्तप्रियो भवेत् श्रीदत्तप्रियो भवेत् श्रीदत्तप्रियो भवेत् श्रीदत्तप्रियो भवेत्। श्रीपादराजं शरणं प्रपद्ये। श्रीपाद श्रीवल्लभ चरितामृतम Chapter 45, Instructing Sri Hanuman to incarnate on earth. Stay of Sri Sreepada in Kashi. After we finished lunch in the house of Sri Bhaskara Pandit, he began to narrate in the following manner. Dear boys, the sportive pastimes of Sri Sreepada defy logic. He blessed many great people in Kashi. He granted them the required yogic powers and siddhis. He told the group of sages, I will take another incarnation under the name of Narasimha Saraswati. There is a strong reason for my coming straight to Kashi after disappearing in Pitikapuram. This is a great holy kshetra. It is a seat of many siddhas. I come daily in Yoga Marga to take bath in the Ganges. I will receive initiation into the order of sannyasa in my Narasimha Saraswati incarnation here only. I am ordering one Shyamacharan to be born here to teach Kriya Yoga to the householders in the ensuing century. Hanuma is the Brahma of the future Yuga. I am deputing Hanuma to Shyamacharan and impart Kriya Yoga Diksha by him to Shyamacharan. This is true. Giving darshana to Hanuma as Sita, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharatha and Shatrughna. Then he reached Badarika Vana in yogic path with groups of hermits following him. He initiated many into Kriya Yoga Diksha in the Naranarayana cave there. From there, he went to Urvashi Kunda at a distance of 12 krosus. 1 krosu means 2 miles. He took bath in Rishiganga also. He blessed a great yogi named Sarveshwarananda undertaking penance from 5,000 years. He went to Nepal from there. There, he granted darshana to Hanuma, who was in deep meditation of Rama Naama on a mountain as Sita, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharatha and Shatrughna. He said to Hanuma, My dear Hanuma, it cannot be counted as to how many crores of times you chanted the Agni Bija, that is the seed word of fire, Ram. You are reciting Ram Bija even during short spells of time. Chitragupta is finding it difficult to keep your account. He is nonplussed. Even during the grand infinite Mahashunyakala, you are chanting crores and crores of Ramanama. Therefore, you transcended time. You became Kalatmaka. Chitragupta is at a loss to reckon your age as so many lakhs of years. You have to incarnate once in this Kali Yuga. As you are capable of pacifying the tendencies of senses, may you become famous with the name of Sai. The efficacy of Ram seed. Then Hanuma said like this, My lord, Ram seed is no doubt fiery seed. It is also a fact that I won the favor of fire god. It is also a fact that I became perfect by union with fire. From the view of body, I am your servant. From the view of life force, I am your part. From the viewpoint of Atma, I am you. Kindly tell in which form I should incarnate. Sri Sreepada smiled and said, Even though you were born out of the divine origin of Shiva, you became a devotee of Rama. In Arabic language, Al means Shakti. Aha means Shakta, that is one who holds Shakti. Therefore, Allah means the combined form of Shiva and Shakti. All along the time, you worshipped me in the form of Janaki Vallabha. Henceforth, you adore me as Shiva Shakti by uttering the name of Allah, which is acceptable to Mlechas, that is, the people of foreign origin. Then Sai said like this: Lord, I know that sage Bharadwaja conducted Savitrikataka Chayanam in Pithikapura during Treta Yuga. I also know that you are born in the lineage of Bharadwaja sage in compliance with the boon granted on that day. I do not want to be separated from you under any circumstances. Your lineage should be my lineage also. Am I not your child? The dialogue between Sri Sreepada and Sri Hanuman. Then Sri Sreepada said, My dear Hanuma, may the body which you assume be born in the Bharadwaja lineage. Hanuman again said, Allah Malik, which means Allah is the master. Sri Sreepada embraced Hanuma and said, Hanuma, abandon your bodily idea. You are my part and particle. Again Hanuma expressed, Lord, I agree that I am a part and portion of you. Nevertheless, Amshavataras merge with their original nature after completing their mission on earth. Then those Amshavataras lose all their value and importance. Therefore, the Amshavatara which I am going to take must be constantly connected with the Moola Tattva and should possess all the wealth of strength and power of your ancient Moola Tattva. Then Sri Sreepada declared, My dear Hanuma, you are very intelligent. May all the strength and supremacy of mine flourish in you also. I will remain incognito in the body of Narasimha Saraswati in the Kadali Vana for 300 years in Yoga Samadhi. Then I will become famous as Swami Samartha in Prajnapura. When the time comes for leaving my mortal body, I will incarnate into you who are in the form of Sai. I will announce unequivocally that my incarnation is within you. You will become famous as my Sarva Samartha Sadguru incarnation. Then Hanuma submitted, Lord, I am your servant from the standpoint of physical body. So I will move chanting the words Allah Malik. From the view as a Jivatma, I conduct myself in the form of a Guru with a spark of your divinity. But is not Sri Charana Lord Datta himself? Is it proper that there should be difference between you and me? Non-duality will be accomplished only if I change as you and you change as me. So kindly grant me absorption into the essential nature of Lord Datta. Sripada Srivallabha commanded Kala Purusha to attend before him. Then that great prosperous Lord ordered, Kala Purusha, this Hanuma surpassed you and became a Kalatita, one who transcended time. I wish to grant him a state of union with me. I am conferring him the title Natha also. From henceforth, let him be called Sai Natha. I am deciding this day as Datta Jayanti. The consciousness in Hanuma may be suitably changed and transformed as Datta Swarupa. All the groups of saints were looking towards the Lord with astonishment. In the meantime, all the living cells in the body of Hanuma exploded. Mother Anasuya emerged from them. She looked at Sri Sreepada and exclaimed, "My dear Krishna Kannaya, what a tricky child you are! Oh Datta, when I gave birth to you, naturally there should be labor pains. I thought that in that kind of labor pain, there would be a sort of sweetness. You were born without any pain to me. Perhaps you wanted to give me the experience of sweetness in labor pain to a mother. There is terrible pain in my stomach. You are before me, and yet do you want to be born from my womb? What is this? What a Vaishnava Maya is this?" Then Sri Sreepada said, "Mother, sons should fulfill the lawful wishes of their parents. Hanuma is in your womb. I am granting him a state of identity with me. In a way, I am taking birth from your womb through my own Maya." The labor pains increased after some time. Mother Anasuya gave birth to a charming Datta Murti with 3 heads. After some time, that Murti disappeared and a small child was in her lap. Anasuya Devi fed that newborn baby with her breast milk. After some time, the scene faded out. The form of Hanuma became visible. Only Janaki and Rama were before Hanuma. Then Hanuma said, "My lord, I will try to coordinate the good things in Mlecha religion and the good things in our ancient dharma. There should be a Mlecha Guru also." For that the Lord said, "A great wise man named Mehboob Subhani is in me. I will have him incarnated as Waris Ali Shah. He will be your guru and teach secrets of yoga. Shyamacharan will teach Kriya Yoga. If you want any other boons, you can ask." The advent of Maanikya Prabhu. Then Hanuma said, "Lord, I heard that you, Padmavati, and Venkateshwara are indivisible. Therefore, grant me a Vaishnavite Swami who knew your worship." Sri Sreepada said, "Retain your mind merged in my consciousness, remembering me always. A great Vaishnavite named Gopala Rao is granted to you as a preceptor. He would be a devotee of Venkateshwara and called Venkusa. After the fall of his body, keep his ash in an earthen pot and keep it buried under the earth. When you open the pot after receiving my suggestion, you will find the icon of Venkateshwara. Even when you offer worship to that image, I will be pleased and bestow boons." Then Hanuma said to Mother Janaki, "Mother, you gave me a diamond necklace with love on this child. I broke it open to see whether the name of Rama was there anywhere in those diamonds. When I did not find the name of Rama, I threw away that necklace. I pray you to pardon me for that horrible offense." Then Sri Sreepada observed like this: "No action takes place without cause in the divine presence. I preserved that Maanikya Hara. That necklace is also a form of Datta. Why doubt? I instilled life force to the Maanikya Hara by means of the Atma Jyoti in me. Let this Maanikya Hara flourish in the form of a Guru. Let that Guru Swarupa be called Maanikya Prabhu. Dear children, Sri Srivallabha is the Narayana form in Badari. He said that the sage named Nara will again incarnate on earth. Sri Sri Charana only knows with what name and form the incarnation takes place. Sri Sreepada stays in Sambalagiri village in Dronagiri mountain. Once in Pithikapuram, Venkavadani, the maternal uncle of Sri Sreepada, was instructing children in Vedas. A coconut tree was close by. A monkey came to that holy place where Veda was taught and was attentively listening to the Vedic sound. Without spoiling the coconuts on the trees or any other objects, that monkey was carefully listening to the sound of Veda. Sri Sreepada questioned his uncle. Uncle, are there incarnations for coconut tree just as incarnations are there for God? For that, the maternal uncle said, Kannaya, what sort of question is this? There must be some sense in questioning. Sri Sreepada remarked, Uncle, that is not the point. From the tree, an unripe fruit is grown. That fruit or nut is again becoming the tree. That tree is again becoming the unripe fruit. As the process goes on like this, tree going into the form of seed and the fruit developing into a tree happens. The conversation stopped at that. Suddenly, a big coconut fell from the coconut tree by the side. Sri Sreepada took that coconut into his hands. Looking towards that monkey, he said, I do not wish to send you with empty hands. I am giving this with my hands as prasada to you. You should not ask for another coconut from my hands. You can take it if you agree. That monkey moved its head as a token of assent. Sri Sreepada gave that coconut with his hands and stroked all over its body with love. It went away very happily. Who knows who really was that monkey? Why that coconut was given? And why that coconut fell without effort? These are imponderable questions. His playful diversions are very strange and beyond imagination. The great Lord went to the Sanjeevani mountain, which is called Dronagiri. He spent some days happily with the groups of sages. Who knows what he bestowed to the great yogis there? Then he went to Shambhala village where Lord Kalki would incarnate. That place is in an area which cannot be visited even by Mahayogis. Great persons performing penance in Himalayas for thousands of years reside there. Sripada drank pure water in the crystal mountain in Shambhala village. The age of those who drink that water stands still. Therefore, from that time, he remained as a boy of 16 years without any changes in the body. The ascent of Sripada to heavenly lokas from Gokarna kshetra. Afterwards, he travelled through many holy places, blessing devotees and maharshis. He reached Gokarna kshetra. Sri Sreepada stayed in Gokarna kshetra for 3 years. That is a great pilgrimage center. There he displayed many divine leelas. They were innumerable. He enjoys the playful pastimes every moment. From there he reached Sri Shaila. Only in that Sri Shaila, Sri Bapanarya conducted a great yajna in the past and imparted power to the Mallikarjuna Linga from the solar region. Only on account of that, the incarnation of Sripada Srivallabha took place. From there, he went to the solar region through Yoga Marga with his body like a blazing ball of fire. From there, he went into the Dhruva, that is the polar star, and from there to the Aridra star. He returned to Sri Shaila from Aridra star after 4 months. He organized a conference of Siddha Purushas in Sri Shaila on the request of the Maharshis in Aridra star. A new yoga, a divine yoga of knowledge, was formulated and preached by him in that conference. He sent back those Siddha Purushas into Aridra star. His program is incomprehensible. He is the sole emperor for many crores of universes. After some time, he reached a divine place called Kurugadde. Victory! Victory to Sri Sreepada Srivallabha! Here ends the 45th chapter of Sripada Srivallabha Charitaamritham. हे श्रीपाद श्रीगुरुवरा नीकायै दया सागरा हे श्रीपाद श्रीगुरुवरा नीकायै दया सागरा हे जगदीश्वरा नी हृदयेश्वरा परिपाहि भक्तोद्धारा हे श्रीपाद श्रीगुरुवरा नीकायै दया सागरा हे जगदीश्वरा नी हृदयेश्वरा परिपाहि भक्तोद्धारा हे श्रीपाद श्रीगुरुवरा ಈ ಸಂಸಾರದಾಯಾತನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಯ್ಯ ಕರುಣಾಘನ ಈ ಸಂಸಾರದಾಯಾತನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಯ್ಯ ಕರುಣಾಘನ ಕೊಡು ಸ್ಥಿರ ಭಾವನಾ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದರಂಜನ ಕೊಡು ಸ್ಥಿರ ಭಾವನಾ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದರಂಜನ ಸತಿ ಅನಸೂಯ ಪ್ರಿಯನಂದನ हे श्रीपाद श्रीगुरुवरा नीकायै दया सागरा हे जगदीश्वरा नी हृदयेश्वरा परिपाहि भक्तोद्धारा हे श्रीपाद श्रीगुरुवरा ब्रह्मानंदनी चित्घना परमात्मा सदा पूर्णा ब्रह्मानंदनी चित्घना परमात्मा सदा पूर्णा ನೀ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನೀ ಭವಭಂಜನ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವಧೂತ ಮಹಿಮೇಶ್ವರ ನೀ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನೀ ಭವಭಂಜನ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವಧೂತ ಮಹಿಮೇಶ್ವರ ಗುರುದತ್ತ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರ ಹೇ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುವರ ನೀ ಕಾಯೈ ದಯಾ ಸಾಗರ ಹೇ ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರ ನೀ ಹೃದಯೇಶ್ವರ ಪರಿಪಾಹಿ ಭಕ್ತೋದ್ಧಾರ ಹೇ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುವರ ಶ್ರೀ ನರಸಿಂಹ ಗುರುಪಾದುಕಾ ಈ ಭವ ಸಿಂಧು ಪರಿಹಾರಕ ಶ್ರೀ ನರಸಿಂಹ ಗುರುಪಾದುಕಾ ಈ ಭವ ಸಿಂಧು ಪರಿಹಾರಕ ಶ್ರೀಶ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ತಟ ವಾಸ ಅವದುಂಬರ ನೀ ವಾಣಿವರ ನೀ ದಾಮೋದರ ಶ್ರೀಶ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ತಟ ವಾಸ ಅವದುಂಬರ ಶ್ರೀಶ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ತಟ ವಾಸ ಅವದುಂಬರ ನೀ ವಾಣಿವರ ನೀ ದಾಮೋದರ ವರ ಕಾಷಾಯ ವರ್ಣಂಬರ ದೇವ ಅವಧೂತ ಮಹಿಮಾಸ್ಪದ ಗುರು ತ್ರೈಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸುರಸುಂದರ ಗುರು ದತ್ತಾತ್ರೇಯ ಪರಮ ಪಾವನ ಗುರು ನೀನೇ ಸದಾ ಶಂಕರ ಹೇ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುವರ ನೀ ಕಾಯೈ ದಯಾ ಸಾಗರ ಹೇ ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರ ನೀ ಹೃದಯೇಶ್ವರ ಪರಿಪಾಹಿ ಭಕ್ತೋದ್ಧಾರ